All right, let's get straight to it. Forget everything else for a moment. No new strategies, no hot tips. Today, we are going to do one thing and one thing only. We're going to isolate a single critical skill and master it. And that skill is entry logic. So yeah, your only job today, it's to focus.
Okay, I need you to listen very carefully. What we're about to go through? This is it. This is the exact moment where most beginners, well, they just fall apart. It's where the whole learning process breaks down. This is literally where failure starts. So, your mission today is to make sure that doesn't happen to you.
So what is this big mistake? What's the trap that everyone falls into? Is trying to do way too much, way too soon. You know what I'm talking about. Your mind is jumping all over the place. Where's my entry? Okay, where's my stop loss? What about the target? How much should I buy? You're juggling all of that at once. And let me tell you, that's not a plan. That's a recipe for chaos, for getting completely overwhelmed and just making random panicked moves.
So, what's the fix? Well, the answer isn't to get better at juggling. No way. The antidote is to put all of those juggling balls down. All of them. Except for one. And that's the whole point of what we're doing today. It's all built around this one idea: radical simplification. We're going for absolute single-minded focus. All right, here's your mission. For this entire exercise, you have one objective. I'm going to say it again, one objective, and that is to evaluate the logic of the entry. That's it. Nothing else matters. Got it?
Now, to make sure you stay focused, we have to be super clear about what you are not allowed to do. There are certain things you are forbidden to even think about during this task. Seriously, if you even let these things creep into your mind, you've failed the exercise. It's that strict.
So what's on the do not touch list? Here they are. Stop loss, gone. Target, forget about it. Risk reward, not today. Quantity, doesn't exist. Now look, are these things important for a real trade plan? Absolutely, they're critical. But for this specific task, right now, they're just noise. They're distractions. We are isolating one single variable so we can build this skill the right way, from the ground up.
Think of it like this. Your brain has two columns right now. In column A, you have one thing: entry logic. That's your entire world for this task. Everything else, and I mean everything else, gets tossed into column B, the ignore pile. You don't look at it, you don't think about it, it's that simple.
Okay, so we know the what and the why. Now, let's get into the how. We're going to use a checklist. But this isn't just any checklist. This is a mechanical, totally non-negotiable process for evaluating that entry logic. Why? Because the whole point is to kill subjectivity. We're forcing a structured, repeatable approach.
There are seven conditions. And let's be crystal clear, these are not guidelines. They're not suggestions or things to think about. They are hard, mandatory rules. Every single one of them has to be met. No exceptions. If even one fails, the whole thing is a no-go.
And you have to follow this in the exact order I'm about to give you. Ready? Number 1, check the weekly trend. Is it up? If the answer is no, you stop right there. Done. If it's yes, move to number 2. Check the daily trend. Is it up? Again, if it's a no, you're out. Number 3, is there a clear, powerful impulse move going with that trend? You need to see strength. Number 4, how's the pullback? Is it nice and gentle, or is it a sharp, scary drop? We want gentle. Number 5, where's the price? Is it hanging out near a support level or the 20 EMA? That's our zone. Number 6, look at the structure. Is the last higher low still holding? We can't have that broken. And finally, number 7, what's the price doing right now? Is it starting to stabilize, or is it still falling like a rock? You need to see it calming down. Remember, you need a yes for every single one of these to even think about moving forward.
I'm going to say this again because it's the most important rule. The very second, that even one of those conditions gets a no, the process is over. It stops. The entry is forbidden. You don't wait for it to get better. You don't hope. You just close the chart and move on to the next one. It's completely binary. It's either a yes all the way down, or it's a no. Now, let me set your expectations straight. You should expect to say no almost all the time. You are going to reject the vast majority of stocks you look at. Your goal here isn't to find excitement or action. In fact, if you start to feel a little bored, like it's just a repetitive, mechanical task, good. That means you're doing it exactly right. In this context, boredom is a sign of discipline.
So, let's talk about your mission and what winning looks like today. Success is not finding a good trade setup. Let me repeat that. You do not win by finding an entry.
You win by perfectly executing that 7-point checklist. No improvising, no skipping steps. The goal is flawless execution of the process itself. That's it.
And to make sure we're all on the same page, you're going to operate within these exact parameters. No exceptions. Time frame? Daily. Market? NSC. What stocks? Large caps only. Indicator? Just the 20 EMA. That's all you need. You're going to review exactly 5 charts. And your mode, your mindset is plan entry only.
Look, this is the whole point, so let's make it really clear. What you submit at the end of this isn't about finding a trade. It's evidence. It's proof. Proof that you can follow a strict set of rules without making things up as you go. This is a test of your discipline. It is not a treasure hunt.
So for each of those 5 stocks you look at, your final decision is incredibly simple. You have 2 choices, entry allowed or entry forbidden. That is it. No numbers, no prices, no maybes. It's black and white.
Okay, last time, and this is a critical warning. Do not, under any circumstances, include an entry price, do not include a stop loss, do not include a target, and do not calculate a risk reward. If I see any of those forbidden things in your submission, the whole thing is invalid. You'll have to do it all over again. I'm not kidding. There are 0 exceptions to this rule.
And you're not done until you've answered this one question. This part is mandatory. I want you to complete this sentence. Today I learned that entry decisions are blank. What is that word for you? Are they mechanical? Are they systematic? Rule-based? Your answer here is going to tell me, and more importantly, it's going to tell you, if you've really understood the point of all this.